Oh.
Right, Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting dragged. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta.
Shit.
This isn't my Danganronpa. No way fiction can change the world, lol. Fiction has the power to change reality. I'm not
Did you say
here for a
lol?
damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's Punishment? Preachy characters are so
Shit.
annoying. And I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's Punishment? Preachy characters are so
Shit.
annoying. I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's Punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of... Killing games are the best form of entertainment. I won't let you use our lives for entertainment.
This is interesting.
Despair! Oh! Despair! Oh! Despair! Oh! Despair! Oh! Despair! 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 Oh! Despair! 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 Oh! 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 Despair! Despair! Oh! Despair! Oh!
Yep.
Despair! Oh! Despair! This ending sucks. Oh! Oh! Despair! Despair! Oh! Oh! Despair! Despair! Oh! Oh! Despair! Despair! Oh! Oh! Despair! Despair! Oh! Oh! Both versus despair. This one. Despair! Oh! Despair! Oh! Despair! Oh! Despair! Oh! Despair! 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 Oh! Despair! 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 Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, this is the worst. God. Shut up, Kyo.
Pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever.
It's
not pointless.
Stop. Shh.
Danganronpa really gonna end? Can't just end it out of the blue like cares if they die. They're not real. Kill each other already. Oh, despair! Oh, despair! Oh, despair! Oh, despair! We want more of the killing game. I need that sweet closure. Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? Death makes the characters better. The point of
Oh, shit. I know, Kyo. Danganronpa will never end, will it? Together, we're gonna end Danganronpa! How do you think I feel? I have headphones on. Oh, this is so dumb.
Kibo?
Hope. Despair.
Like I said, it's pointless.
Uh,
The outside world won't let Danganronpa end. Everyone loves Danganronpa. That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever.
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt!
Danganronpa is okay.
Let's give it everything we've got. Presenting one last voting time.
How you go to vote for shit? Jesus. This took the amount of time of an actual class trial. With no intermission. Except for that bad ending thing that came up. That was the only intermission.
Alright, looks like voting is over!
But this
Let's
is not
hurry
my
and announce
Danganronpa.
the results!
Go thick girl.
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote. But what's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi?
She must have voted for
If she
Kibo.
had cast one vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
what?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys. Friends? You've got no right saying that now! I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth. So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts. No matter who he voted for, the only one who survives is Kibo. So in other words, the winner is Hope. But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right? So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
Hold it! Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words. That's not fair! Are you twisting the rules again? It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe
So
it's a bit
weird.
forced, but that's fiction for you, right?
So weird how meta it's getting. Or it got.
Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death. If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa. And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope? Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible ending.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless.
Why are you
Well,
smiling?
we already know the outcome, but we should follow protocol. Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin. Who
Why
will
was
be chosen as the
Shuichi
bracket?
smiling?
Who will win? Hope or despair?
Okay. Being part of the family actually. Be. Yeah. Barm City. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Welcome. Sorry, I forgot to say hi. Kiven. Welcome as well. Wow. Okay. How's this gonna turn out?
What?
Why?
All 5 people abstained from voting?
What did you say?
What's going on? Didn't Kibo vote? Phew, I'm relieved.
It can't be.
Huh? Why? What is this? The world has changed.
What?
Huh?
That's true.
One rhythm game. Change. Shh, I believe it. Okay, alright. When credits start rolling, I'm gonna go into my things about this game. If Kibo refused to vote, that means the world has changed. It means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's it.
They rejected this killing game.
What
What? Serves you right. That's what you get for breaking the rules like that. Hold on. Is that really okay? Danganronpa is going to end? Oh, the entire world. yeah. It was the audience. The killing game full of tense standoffs and backstabbing among friends? It's just gonna to abruptly end with season 53? Is that really okay? Oh, okay. People are tuning off. Shifted. Huh?
No.
Your words can't reach them anymore. You never appreciated us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. This is it. It's finished. It really is the end, isn't it? So what are we gonna do now? Now that it's over, there's no need for any punishments.
No.
What a half-ass ending. This is no way to end Danganronpa. No, it needs to end with a punishment, at the very least. I see.
Hey.
Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. The people will just want another killing game. So
That's true.
the only way we can stop this killing game is to kill ourselves. Got it. So let's just get it over with. It's going to end with everyone being annihilated. I never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll be the one who ends this killing game. I'll bring this fiction to an end.
It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That is That's what the outside world wants.
I worked hard to keep this going for 53 seasons. Jesus. And now, wait. How old are you? Never mind. Wait. No, never mind. And now it's all over. Well, that's fine. If this is a world without killing games now, I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa. That's what I'm wondering. I guess this is it for us. No survivors. That's kind of a bummer.
It's okay.
But now it's all over. We're the last ones to suffer from the killing games.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks maybe? I have no idea. Like 3 days per trial? I have no idea. Maybe? I don't know. Come on, everyone. We should be proud. We were able to change the world in the end.
Because
If this is all just fiction, then everything we've achieved up till now might be a lie. Ooh, that was bad. But those lies, they changed the world. Even if we're just fictional characters someone made up,
that's it.
we were able to change the world.
All right.
You're right. I feel the same way. My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end.
So I should be able to
Depressed.
hold my head up high.
So I should be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal, right? Sure. A cosplay cat criminal?
Everyone,
Very well. Let's begin. Or rather, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world. Does Kibo blow up? Is that what we're doing? Sumugi, Shuichi, Himiko, and Maki will receive punishment. Time to destroy the Ultimate Academy. That is true. They did. They did. After, what was it? Oh yeah, after the reveal, is it the reveal of chapter 5 or 4? I don't remember. When Shuichi was like, nah, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm gonna go into it. Just go. Okay, early chapter 5. Shout out, Kyo. This is magical. It's all fiction. Wow. It's magic. I have to say, yo, I have to say that out of all the Danganronpa games, the story has been so fantastic that this kind of deconstructs all the Danganronpa games, which is something I was not expecting. And I'm glad I was not expecting this. The plot became so convoluted and dumb that I was like, okay, yeah, this is part of a Danganronpa game, but it's just that. It's just like, by the way, everything that you've been doing, we don't talk about that one. Everything you've been doing has been pretty much a lie. And that your world is not of your own. Extraordinary, divisive. I really liked it. I think overall for this game, I really liked it. I love this series from the first game. I really enjoyed the whole I think it was the first game before I played Phoenix Wright. At this point, same room, but what are you expecting? Exactly. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I played the first game before I played Phoenix Wright, but I still enjoyed. So we're gonna first 2 games BS2. Yes, that's because here's the thing. Because of this story being so outlandish, the students also fake personal. No, because here's the thing. Okay, this is why I'm gonna get to the absurdity of the series itself. This is why it gets so meta, because they explain that this world that we're watching is reality but fictional, while the other 2 games are fiction, and because of them being so popular in the real world, they became real life but fictional. It's this weird, dumb bullshit that's happening. I'm really thinking wrong. BS logic, exactly. That's what you use labs. The previous Danganronpa games. Huh. I don't remember Shuichi's lab that much. Well, so that's why the absurdity for this didn't feel out of place until the meta part started coming in. He mentions this weird after the first keeping game pictures, the photos became the people instead of draw. First 2 games exist. Games world as video game. Yes, Kill. To answer your question. Yeah, the 52,000 is that. Okay, I probably have to look at that because I did not check that at all. Kind of went through with the game and was like, okay, Shuichi stuff, and then it just kept going. Huh. Okay, that's a nice little thing. But damn. But okay, here are my little here are my little problems with this game. Well, not really problems with it. I think more on the fact that, like, after 53 seasons, no one figured this out. Like, no one. It took till the 53rd season for Shuichi to find this out. This is what I'm like, fuck it. It's the game. But this was what was interesting. I don't know if I'm thinking this correctly, but yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm thinking this correctly, but didn't the developers of this game say that this game had nothing to do with the other ones? It only had elements of the first 2 games. We found out about it in past as well. Huh. Yeah. Because that thing with Rantaro was really interesting, that this was his second time going through the killing game. But here was the thing that I kind of misunderstood, was that everything was fictional, but the deaths were real. Devs say that V3 wouldn't be part of the same trilogy. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I was very interested in this game. We'll assume there were BS. That's why I was very interested in this game, because I even stated this when I first started playing this, is that, like, I don't think this game has anything to do with the first 2 games. I remember that from something from one of the developers. That's what I like. And I knew that twist, like, what was it, in chapter 5? 3 is 53. Yeah, 53. That's a really dumb part. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. But that's what I was like. I kind of had doubts about that, where I was like, I'm pretty sure it still has parts to do with the first 2 games, because obviously it is Danganronpa. And then I remember that whole twist that should have felt like a twist, that, oh, the games do really connect with one another. But it's just that I was not expecting. The whole reveal that the first 2 games were just games. They were just fictional things. And that what's happening right now in this particular game is real, but in their universe. And that everything that they remember is just a part of the show. That's why I said it a little bit before, is that this is like Truman Show times 20 to the extreme. So that's why I was so interested in seeing the ending and seeing where it goes, because it's like, nope. Just answer that one. Nope. It's just like, after the whole reveal of Shuichi's actual true self and like everyone else's true self, that they were pretty much, you're gonna have to pay me to do it. Uh After they revealed that, oh, we really don't give a fuck, we'll play the game no matter what, I was like, okay, so there's nothing for them outside. And that's the thing that made me curious the most. It's like how I have is that, like, where is this going to go? And I'm going to get back to well, I'm going to say about the real world. The real world, it's like, it's so fucked up, and that there's no war. It's weird. Didn't they say there's no terrorism, there's no war, because of the fact that the killing game solely exists? Wasn't that one of the things, that because the killing game exists, there's no war, there's no terrorism, there's nothing like that, there's no conflict. Character series left the studio. Leave the studio. I mean, that I didn't know. So peaceful, they're bored. Exactly. That's the thing I was so interested in. It's like, so the world is fucked. Well, the world is peaceful, but still fucked up in its own way. Oh, there's an extra whole car. Same present variety cushion. Each your own roulette. Easter egg. Save the data before you can clear your bonus data. We strongly recommend that you save the game. Sure. I actually don't know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, somehow.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone help me out.
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm saved.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Yeah, why are we alive? I wonder...
Game is over. Last trials are over. The fictional world is over. So then, where are we? Another fictional world? After the fiction has ended? Jesus. What's left for us here? Everyone's killing game closing start. We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side, where we continued to hope, and they continued to torture us. The outside world. 53 times, hope moved forward. 53 times, the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction, the real world.
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived. And that's the truth. Okay,
Sorry. It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore.
Hey,
But I don't get it. Seriously, how are we still alive? When this world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it.
You're right.
Kibo probably saved us. He made sure we didn't die.
why?
Would he do that? There's no point in us escaping to the outside world. We're just fictional characters. Did Kibo save us because he was acting on what the outside world wanted?
No.
Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted. For us to live?
Okay.
Simaki say. That's right. In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this lie to become the truth. So come on, everyone. Let's head outside with confidence.
Remember,
The outside world is waiting. To the outside world, huh? I wonder what kind of world it is. A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair? That's what Samugi said, right?
you're right.
Ah, yeah. Ah, if she wasn't lying. It might be a lie?
Yes.
Remember the last thing Samugi said? What was the last thing she said? The plan was such a flawless copy, even failed right at the end. I was play cat criminal.
If I remember correctly,
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone, right?
What?
What does that mean? What indeed?
What did you say?
What? You don't know?
but
Well, I have some theories. Perhaps Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of despair really exist. Maybe Samugi was just basing her performance on them.
Hey,
So Samugi lied about the whole world being just fiction?
What did you say?
What? A surprise ending?
no.
I don't really know for sure. She might have been lying when she said copy. But if she were telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie.
What?
What do you mean by that?
That's
What Samugi showed us. The way we were when we first arrived.
Huh?
What am I wearing?
How nice.
Yeah, I remember all this. Yeah, we can continue.
Guys ready?
Mm,
could it be?
All right.
for it too.
But
I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us would volunteer for this. We forgot everything about our old selves after that first flashback light, didn't we?
if I remember correctly,
That's what Samugi said, but something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed with this killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I don't believe it. But I don't really have any logic behind that.
What?
One of Kaito's hunches, huh?
what's the point?
Anyway, there's no way for us to check when we all applied to the academy, right?
okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What? We can't check? So in the end, we still don't know what was true or not. Fictional world ends here, and the real world lies out there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it isn't.
Don't tell me.
Maybe it's all still fiction in that world. Or maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world. Or it's getting too meta. Or maybe the outside world is the same as this world. It might be a world filled with lies. Well, if we can get out of here, we'll know for sure.
But
Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies. What do you mean? I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it is fiction,
remember,
if it has the power to change the world, then it must contain some kind of truth.
aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles. But those things changed us, and we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin.
Very inspirational.
If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
I guess it's not important whether it's a truth or lie, just what it leads to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Character, please.
We stand with one foot in
He's
fiction.
backpedaling for. That's also true.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
God damn, I was more worried about hope, despair, hope, despair. Now it's reality, fiction, reality, outside, fiction, outside, fiction,
You're
reality.
right. We can't stay in this fictional world.
No, silly. Yeah.
We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
We'll see
damn it.
what this world gained and what it lost, and all the rest. Let's find out together.
To the other side of this world. To the other side of fiction. Let's find out together. It's what we could accomplish. The story lives on. I'm sure, even now. Even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And thus, the story lives on. Was this lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? It was able to change even the smallest thing. It shouldn't. Stepping in the sequels. Oh, that's true. Then the story isn't over. We'll be back in Danganronpa 4. Oh. Okay. Huh. Weren't people demanding for a third game? My team was like, fuck it. I believe that. But yeah, after the second game got released here, weren't people... What is this? I'm sorry? What is... Oh? What is talent plan? What is all this extra shit? People were demanding a third game. Okay, so I was right. What is this? What are you asking for? Do I look like a philosopher to you? There was a decent gap between 2 and Ultra Despair Girls. Yeah, that's right. Oh dear, have you forgotten Monotaro? That was like 2012. Was it? Oh yeah, in Japan. Oh well. I guess it makes sense. This is our first time at Hope Peak Academy after all. What is this? What am I playing?
What are you saying?
That was basically a dating sim. Okay, I'm gonna play that on my own time. time to charm Gonta. What is this? In this mode, you choose 2 characters. What? This is weird. This is interesting. So what's the other one? So the way I see it, the ending sort of blames the audience and breaks them down and builds them back up again. Yes. Although a huge chunk of the fan base saw the ending as just shitting on them. That's dumb. I love this series. And I don't think that was shitting on me. I don't know if that's a perfect way of explaining it. But here's the thing. That's a problem with a lot of fan bases, is that they get way too obsessed with something that they like, and they become too toxic about it. And I think how this game ends, it deconstructs the idea of Danganronpa itself. Not the fact you watch anime to understand the games is annoying. Actually, I haven't seen the anime yet. The anime is still something I have to watch. That was one thing that actually. Okay, yeah. That's actually something that I was really stunned by when I saw in the intro, was that the anime was like, you know, 3, and it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But I want to see. I actually want to see how it ends, because I only got to like maybe like episode 3, I think. But don't spoil it for me, guys, because I still have to see how that ends. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that like this whole game deconstructs the idea of Danganronpa itself, and that's why I think this game is so interesting. And I think this is why this game hits home for me as my favorite Danganronpa game, because of the fact that throughout the first 2 games, and even the third one, even the Ultra Despair Girls, you're given this idea that hope has to win against despair. No matter how much despair kicks you down, hope always has to win. And that's the thing that I liked at the ending of this, is that fuck hope, fuck despair, I don't give a shit anymore about this. And that's what I like about it, actually. I can understand why people get the wrong assumption about it. It's better to be told by anime than game. Hope from FF13. Don't remind me of FF13. Don't do this. Don't do this to me, Kyo. But that's what I really like about this game, and I enjoy the Danganronpa series, but not to a point where I get toxic about it. That's why when a lot of people come to play these games, I always encourage people to play the games, because they're really good games. They're very good stories, and I think this one is perfect. As it's that bittersweet cherry on top. That's the thing about this game. So, you know, if people ask to play the Danganronpa games, I would say that, of course, you just have to start with the first one, so you at least get the context. The only problem is that you still gotta watch the anime. I gotta watch the anime. I haven't finished it at all, like I said before. But this is the bittersweet cherry, and that's what I like about it. That ending is still kind of left open, and I know obviously Kriven said that the pretty much developers left and the director, so they're pretty much gone. Is a cherry laced with alcohol. Exactly. Everyone's pretty much gone. So that's the thing about the first 2 games as well. How they ended was that the ending had to be interpreted. I mean, until the anime was coming out, but the original creator is gone. I wouldn't like that though. I feel like how this game, well, for me personally, I wouldn't like this having another game, because it leveled the amount of ridiculous and absurdity. It just all the absurdness and all the dumb nonsense is just thrown into this game, and it's just thrown into you, and I don't know if they can actually top it with another game. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that like this game definitely feels like this is end, and I like it for like that. And I think this is another thing where I see with movies as well, that okay, I'm not gonna, well, here's the thing. I've talked to some people that watch movies, and a lot of them like a clear-cut happy ending. And that's the thing, is that this and a lot of movies don't have to have a happy ending. It can be bittersweet, yes, but it doesn't necessarily have to be happy. Let's see. The creator actually went. The game was like 12. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the kid killing game. Oh, Well, the original creator formed a studio with the Zero Escapes. Yes. Oh, that sounds so good. Zero Escape is so good. I think that's why I enjoyed this series as much as I did Zero Escape. Those series are very good as well, the Zero Escape series, because they're also very bittersweet. But I really enjoyed this game, and I think this game I will remember it for a while, because even if I play another visual novel game, it would not compare to this because of the fact of how absurd it got. And that's the thing I really liked about it. It's just like, even with the first 2 Danganronpa games, it's still absurd. It's still dumb. You still go through it and you're like, okay, all these characters are super dumb. The writing is not its best part, but the characters are actually pretty interesting for most of the time. And that was the thing when I first came into this game, is, well, it's the first feeling that I came after beating the first one and then playing the second one and playing this, is that, okay, do the characters get better? And yes, I think this cast is I'm trying to think if these specific 16 members are pretty much the same as the old one, but in some cases, no. I mean, Miyu is very vulgar, and she does say a lot of innuendos, and Teru Teru was the same exact way. So, as it gets long-winded at parts, taking 3 sentences to say, yes, I think you're right, Riven. I think you're right. I think it's because of the localization. Because that's the thing, is that Kyo stated, and that I pointed out as well after, you know, he stated that, is that, like, I think, like, the main thing is that this is supposed to be read to yourself, not read out loud or shown to other people, because this is your own personal story. You are the audience itself. This is supposed to be the personal story for you. And I think that's kind of the problem of the writing, because I think they want to hammer the idea of, hey, you know, hope, despair, hope, reality, fiction, hope, despair, hope, fuck hope, fiction, reality, and they really want to hammer that idea into you, and I get it, but it's just, it gotta calm down. It's gotta calm down. Characters I like one is, I think the ending fucks the characters that survived. It does. That's why I'm saying it's very bittersweet, because it's like they don't know what's left. They don't know what's out for them, and I think that's the thing. And I think that's the thing, that if you take it into a perspective where it's like, this is the scariest experience for them, because they are unaware of the outside world, while everyone had a main idea of what the outside world looked like. And they all met their demise, of course. But I think it's the inevitable that makes them hopeful, but yet careful. So that's what I found interesting. Maybe I'm reading this a little too much, but I really like the deconstruction of the series, all because of just this one game. I really like it. I really do. And God, I don't know what to say, because you know, I've been really looking forward to this game for a while, and even though I was able to say that this stuff can't be as simple as they put it, you know, whenever they do a class trial, that's like, okay, I know Danganronpa does a lot of twists, and I'm expected to know those twists, that there's going to be a twist at the end of the trial, or there's going to be a twist to this. But that I was not expecting. That is actually the first thing I've been really surprised by the Danganronpa series, and I think I really like this game. And it makes me a little sad that I have to sort of part ways with it. I'm probably going to do the dating sim stuff, but that's going to be it for my own privacy. But damn, man, I was not expecting that. Fucking V3 was like, that's the thing that was like, why is it V3? Okay, that's cool, but like, why is it V3? And then the reveal is just like, oh, it's just the Roman, it's just the numeral for 5. And I was like, so, you know, it's just dumb things like that, but I'm really, okay. Did you like it? Danganronpa. Yeah. You always know that there's going to be a twist to every single case, but that I was not expecting, and I really like it because that's the thing is that like you go into the cases and everyone's like, all right, this is the thing and this is the reason why they did it, or you know, whatever, and you're like, no, I don't think so. That's too simple, and it continues on, and that's why I like it. The Shuichi Lab photographs the references being filmed, Tsumugi being the cosplayer, and at least develop character. Yeah, that's the thing about Tsumugi. I meant to go a little bit about Tsumugi. Tsumugi's interesting because she's almost like the viewer in a sense that she doesn't really interact. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I don't think there was a point. Our director's lab. That makes more sense. Because everything is a set. That makes more sense. Wow, holy shit, that makes more sense. Yeah. But that was the thing, is that I don't think Tsumugi ever rebutted in a case, did she? I know I could be wrong, but she never rebutted. Like, she interacted with everyone's conversation, but she never argued with someone. Unless I'm wrong. It's befriended. Okay, Tsumugi always reacts to things but rarely direct reads things. She occasionally subtly pushes things via comment. She never reads anything. And I think that's the thing that also relates to her being a director. Is that she wants her reactions are always expected reactions. Damn, this is the thing. It's just like talking about this is like basically plain as what she said. Yeah. That's the thing, is that like as you guys are telling me more and more about this, it's starting to all make sense, and it's like, oh my god, this is why this game is like fucking fantastic. When she reacts the ordinary, yeah. People about filming new shits. That means that's so dumb. Absurd. All these things. Oh my god. I'm really glad I played this series. That's the thing that kind of sucks, is that like a lot of people came for. Is gonna be a weird day at that time. Yeah. That's why I feel a little bad, because like a lot of people came like around the ending, and it's just like, if people haven't played the games, I want them to play the other two games to understand why these games specifically are really good. Like I said, the localization is a bit of a problem because it really tries to hammer what its idea is. But the story itself, the absurdity, the characters, it's what really makes this game, and it's what makes it very distinct as well. Besides the art style, even though Pyo doesn't like the art style, I don't mind the art style. There is some weirdness to it, but it's not bad. Not awesome. I mean, there are some moments where the art does look really good. I'm not gonna lie. There are some moments where the art doesn't look too good. But yeah, Prevent, what you said about the creator of Danganronpa teaming up with the director of Zeroscape, fuck. Come on. Yeah, you hate the art style. Even though the story is good, that's the thing, is that like the art style is not top notch, but the story is still really good. The music is fantastic. This is the thing that I love about the series, is that the music is really good. I love the music. I should probably I'm gonna quit. I want to let music play in the background. I'm probably gonna do that in my own time. BGM. Yeah, BGM, artwork gallery, movie gallery, event girl. Artwork gallery. Huh, one person. And over the art still taking Robert. I mean, that's the thing is, like I said, I enjoy the Danganronpa series. I know I might not like the art that much, but it doesn't really bother me to a point where I'm like, oh, I can't continue playing this game. No, it doesn't really do that for me. Well, the games. Okay. Oh, is it gonna be like a trilogy? I'm gonna open up this link. Thank you for the link. All right. Muse design. I am going to unlock because fuck it, I guess. Wow. Well, the design is pretty good. Also, Danganronpa. Yes! Yeah! Yes! Fucking love the music. So fucking good. I know he did another game. It wasn't obscure. It wasn't an obscure game, but like he did another game's music, but I forget which one. Intimacy event. Watch private scenes. Oh yeah, that's right. That thing. No, not that one. Listen to that for one last time. Let's see. Apparently there were rumors that Yukotaro will be joining, but that didn't pan out. Wow, that would be a fucking weird group. 2Kyo Games, led by Danganronpa and Zero Escape creators Kazutaka Kodaka and Kotaro Uchikoshi. 4 projects underway. Whoa! Okay, the Danganronpa one I can see, obviously. There are 2 with the art of Danganronpa. Well, actually, that's a mix. Looks like there's a clash of art styles for the first picture. 2Kyo Games, the mysterious game company announced earlier this week, is led by Danganronpa series creator and Zero Escape series creator. 7 key figures are leading the company: director, composer, illustrator, what was it? Director and Sarah Double Root. Okay, novelist. Objective of this company is to do something new, which is the creation of a new IP commonly known all over the world in the future, make indie games by ourselves. The company enables us to move freely towards the goal. For new projects. Oh, they're very ambitious about this. That's such a weird, like, mishmash of art styles I'm seeing for the first game. Limit Despair, a video game that tells that all creators of Tokyo Game concentrate their abilities. Genre of the game has not been revealed yet. Everyone is a villain. Okay, the second one looks like very Danganronpa. An anime collaboration with Studio Period. The original author is Kodaka. The character designer is... I'm not gonna even say the name. They will depict an image of action films in the 90s, such as Pulp Fiction and The Professional. Okay. A children's death game by children for children. That's actually a pretty good one. An adventure game by Kodaka, his general manager. Writer. Nakazawa as director. The concept art will be drawn by Takehiro Koto. Sons children playing death game. It is very shocking. And what is this one? A Spike Chunsoft cross Tokyo Games dark fantasy-esque mystery. Collaboration of development team of Danganronpa and Spike Chunsoft. Kodaka actually started this project before his retirement of Spike Chunsoft. Imagine a kind of cyberpunk world from this art. Bones is a good studio. Characters. Weird. I'm the first. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna be honest, all of them I'm actually really, really interested in. That's interesting. The fourth seems to be Kodaka's project. He was going to do fiction. That's Danganronpa. That's interesting. I'm really excited actually. Like, I'm really hyped up because of that, because fuck. That's a really good pairing. That's a very good pairing. The two correctors, two creators working together to make some weird shit. That's what I like. I like that. I like that. Only time will tell. Oh god, please, those games. Like, you ever get that feeling? Is it's like when you see a new game announced that you really want to play, and you're hoping it's like, God, I hope I don't die anytime soon. The bit of Zero Escape and Danganronpa 2. Oh yeah, that's right. Intersection. Huh. I actually gotta check that. I haven't played Danganronpa 2 in a while because I just played it for the story. I didn't really go really deep into it. Like, I got that same feeling when I wanted to really play Persona 5. I was like, oh, it's been announced. Oh, I hope I don't die. And then it finally came out, and I enjoyed it. And I was like, I'm glad I didn't die. But with this now, I'm gonna have to make sure I don't die. It was the escape room. Oh, that's right! That's right! With, Nagito, right? That specific part? That part I thought was really cool. Oh man. The one with the restroom lit thingy. Yeah. Where Nagito was like clicking on all of them, all 6 chambers, and the bullet was still inside. Oh, that was so stupid. Because that's the thing, is it's like, that's the thing about Danganronpa. It's like, it's so absurd, and you're like, okay, it's fiction. All right, fuck it. And it's just like, I'll go with the flow. And that's the thing with this, is that like, you go with the flow of how absurd it gets, and then you're just like, okay, this ending I was not expecting. Okay. But damn. I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know what to play after this. It just it's like playing this. I don't know if any other visual novel game would top this. And like, that's the thing that sucks, is that like, I haven't actually gone back to the Phoenix Wright games. I'm on the second one, and I really enjoyed the first one, but it's just like with this, because of this being the last game, it's just I don't know how I can top it. These localized too. That's what I'm saying, fam. That's what I'm saying. Ah, man. Like, I feel like I'm in a rut now. So it won't be for a while. Oh, I hope I don't die in 2020. I hope the world doesn't explode. Please. Please, whoever's listening. Oh, let me play the games. Please. But yeah, I don't know what to like. Now it just feels like a big crater in my heart. Because it's like, I remember when I really wanted to play this game, and I was like, all right, I'll stream it. And you know, along with the stream, this game is the game throughout the whole schedule I've been having. This is the only game that I've been looking forward to, besides Prey and Resident Evil. But this game is specifically has been the one I've been really looking forward to, because it's like, this is the ending. This is the last game, and how is it going to turn out? And I liked it, and I loved it, and now I feel like there's a huge crater in my heart, and it sucks. I think this is the same way that I felt after playing Persona. Won't be a death game because he's done with death games. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Wait another year. Damn. But it's just, yeah, this is, I'm getting the same feeling that I got after playing Persona. It's just like, I don't think any other story will hit it for me. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any other visual novel games that I have that I can replace it with this, because this just tops over everything. Done with the games, he said. 12-year-old death game. Yeah, didn't we think same time? I don't remember. The 12-year-old would be his last one. Oh, that makes sense. He's like, I've made too many death games. But fuck, it's. I think that will hurt me the most, is that if this game gets a sequel, that will hurt me the most. Regardless, I would still be curious on what they do with it, but I will be very skeptical about it. Which implies that the main Zero Escape director putzing around won't be a death game. Yeah, I would like to see what they would do. Global September. That's the thing, is that I would like to see what they would do. The creators. What kind of game will they make? Will it be another visual novel? Danganronpa 1. Yeah. I really have to finish watching the anime. Since they didn't think it's all the while overseas. But is it the reason why this game was created? Because of the fact that how popular the games have gotten? Like, if this particular series didn't get popular overseas, would this game have been made? Focus on that. It's fan translated first. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. W3. Yeah. I don't know. This game is just filled with a lot of things. You played the original. You played the fan translated? Damn. How was that? Was it translated well? Yeah, it's. Damn, I really don't know what else to say. It's just that this game really. Super duper high school. Ultimate super duper high school. That's. Yeah, I don't know. I will miss this cast. That's the thing I have to say. People being called, or the fan translation, super duper high school. Oh god, that's the worst. That's really bad. Yeah, I just don't know. I will miss this cast. I really enjoyed this cast. That's the thing, is that like you do feel like you're the audience as well, because you do feel for the characters. You, even though they're created for your sympathy, you do feel for them. Now this ends. Who's your favorite character? I liked Miyu. Oh, the dating sim? Is that the 30 hour? I did like Miyu. Gonta is still one of my favorite characters. Tenko was alright. Vulgar Girl is the best. Yeah, Vulgar Girl is the best. I really liked Shuichi as a character. Oh, the board game. Oh. Does that actually have a story? Like, does that have a story? Or is it just something just to, you know, kill time with? Gonta, goodest boy. I love Gonta. That's why his death made me really sad. I don't know why. Shuichi's character was... I liked Shuichi as the protagonist. It has dialogue and stuff. Okay. Just collecting fragments. But I'm interested in the dating sim as well. Like I said, there's probably gonna be stuff for me later, because like I said, I'm probably not gonna give up on this game because of the fact that like I really enjoyed the characters. But I really like Shuichi's character, and that was the thing about the first part of the game, was that Shuichi was... That was the thing, was that when I was playing Kaede, was that Shuichi felt like a secondary character, but at the same time, his ultimate talent was the one thing I kept yelling, was that, how come we're not playing as him? How come we're playing as the ultimate pianist? I don't get that. But when the torch gets passed, that was the moment where I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna get good. Okay, it was just too strong of a character. And that's the thing, is that like, that was why she had to die. Yeah, because that's the thing, is that about, I'm gonna say that's the thing. This is because I'm thinking about all the Danganronpa games. There's the old master who dies fighting. Because, I don't know if Makoto and Hajime, they were pretty much Mary Sue's, except for Hajime. Hajime didn't really feel like a Mary Sue, and that's why Hajime was a little bit more interesting. Makoto was I think Makoto felt more of a Mary Sue. He's from One Piece, He's a princess that has to grow. And that's what I like about Shuichi's character. I feel like there's more growth to him because of the beginning. Because he had to do something that he knew was awful, but for the sake of everyone to survive, he did it anyways. And that's the thing that I liked about Shuichi, is that he's very he contradicts with himself a lot because of his emotions. Yeah, it's just, I really like Shuichi. I really do. I really liked him as a protagonist. Semi-protagonist. Well, protagonist, because you play with him throughout the whole game. Except for the first part, and then a little bit at the end. But that's pretty much everyone's come together, best friend, unite. I liked it. That was the one thing about Kokichi, is that Kokichi was essentially built to be disliked, which I thought was interesting. Because it's like, even at the first start of the game, I'm like, that guy's gonna be a shit. And then it turned out to be true. He was a shit. He was annoying. No one in the game liked him. Everyone fucking hated his guts. But then there was that one moment where everyone was like, oh shit, I don't think he's lying. And yeah, it's just, is actually in top 3 of popularity polls. That's weird. I mean, he's a prick, but he's what made the story more interesting, because he's the one that poked at Shuichi a lot throughout the course of the story. Kokichi as a character, because Kokichi was a very dynamic character. That's the thing. He's very dynamic because of the fact that, like, you don't know what personality he's going to go to. And that's why he contrasts with Shuichi a lot, because Shuichi's very caring, he's very forgiving, he wants to understand, he tries to put logic in front of his emotions, but sometimes he puts his emotions in front of his logic. And with Kokichi, it's more of the sense that I'm cynical, I'm an asshole, but I kind of have a reason for it, and I will test out Shuichi's thing. That's what I think. That's why Kokichi is a good character as well. Even though I didn't like him, caring goat. Interesting, yeah. Surrounded in fiction. Exactly. Kokichi makes lies after lies after lies, and that builds up the fiction even more. So that's when it becomes hard to tell what's truth and reality. And I think that's the point of the ending as well, is that, you know, we've been told lies, we've been told truths, and we don't know. I love his character. No, you can like a very contradictory character. I think that's the thing as well. You can like a contradictory character. Yeah, Shuichi's character, Shuichi and Kokichi's character are very interesting. Yeah, they're somewhat polar opposites, somewhat. Well, Kokichi puts lies and lies and lies in front of everyone. Shuichi always finds the truth. I think that's the one thing that Kokichi disliked about Shuichi. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much to go into this game. You can have a whole you can have a whole discussion about this game, just about the absurdity but the truth that it still holds. Because it makes you think about humanity itself. I'm not gonna get all philosophical or anything, but he liked Shuichi, I think. Yeah. But that's the thing, is that like I'm not gonna go philosophical with it. There are a few hints. Okay. But I think the main thing, because Kokichi had an interest in Shuichi. Is there some fanfic I can read later on? I think this is what... There's a scene? Look, guys, I haven't played through like those sections. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go back to this game. Unity fanfic. It's in game. Ooh, canon. There's nothing better than canon. Because here's the thing. I think why I believe this game gets very philosophical at the end, because everyone looks for excitement in their lives. Everyone gets bored with the repetitive shit that they do, and I think that's why the killing game was started, and that's why there's nothing else to do in that world, in the reality that they have, the one that exists, the outside world, is that they're so bored that the only thing that makes them feel at least alive is the killing game. And that's the ironic thing. But that goes for the same as for the fan base. Everyone wants to play a Danganronpa game because there is murder, there is killing, and the trials get interesting. And it beats the normalness of every day. Sorry that she doesn't see character as people. That is true, yeah. The ambiguity because of the very start of the game. Yeah, because I remember that first part of the game. Your characters aren't as enthusiastic as the flashback at the ending showed. That's right, because that's the thing that I remember. Zuru, kind of. Yeah. That's something where, you know, it's true. There's a lot of things that you can throw up in this game for interpretation or fact, but that's the thing about this game, is that it's a bittersweet ending. It's a bittersweet ending. Yeah. I think that's what also speaks to the audience as well, is that like we are so determined to have a happy ending after every Danganronpa game that hope has to beat despair. But I like the fact that this game is that like, fuck it with the norm. We're gonna decide our own way. Damn, there's so much philosophical shit with this, and I love it. I love it. This is a game that really makes me think a lot. Not you know, besides the whole puzzles and figuring cases out. This really makes me think. Even after playing it, it still makes me think about a lot of things throughout the series. And that's why I really like it. So about fuck hope and despair, we're going to move towards the future. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 2 does do that. I think with this one, it's just like, it's more interesting at the fact that it breaks gimmick in general. Yeah. Truth versus fiction. Yeah. That's what I like about it. It's not about hope and despair. It's about truth and fiction. It's meaningful regardless. Like I said, it does a weird thing. Like what you're saying right now. It does a weird thing where it backpedals a lot, but it makes you think a little bit more about it. That everything in the end, everything in life doesn't have to be clear. Everything can still be ambiguous. And I think that's the one thing that this game pulls off, and it pulls off great, is that it's still ambiguous. We don't know whether or not this is a happy ending, sad ending, bad ending, good ending. Reality is the best part, fiction was the best part. It's ambiguous. Yeah, it's weird. Damn, it's like I said, this game, it just makes you think. It makes you think about a lot of things. I'm glad I played the series. I'm glad I played it. I still gotta watch the anime. I still gotta do that. I planned on watching it before I started playing this game, but it didn't fit to the schedule. Ruins the rest of the series for them. The game itself sort of comments on it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I said it gets meta and it breaks the fourth wall. Because it knows what it is. It's a fictional story. That mean the impact matter. Yes, yeah. Damn, it's just a lot of thinking. That's all it is. It's just a lot of thinking. I don't know. I really don't know. What time is it? Oh, Jesus. That took long. That took really long. It's supposed to be the ending and like, oh, fuck. It took really long. But, damn. Like, I got my best friend to play the first Danganronpa game and he really liked it. I gave him the second one, but he didn't complete it. And he got kind of like, I'm probably not going to play it anytime soon. But with this, I want him to experience this, but I need him to play the second one in order to understand it. Yeah. I think overall what I can say is that for a lot of people who haven't experienced this game, I say everyone should experience this because it is a very good, it's very wacky, of course. I know it could be a very off-putting to a lot of people, but I think that's the charm of it. It's very wacky. V3 is great. Why? That's the thing, is that like I don't want to ruin things for a lot of people. That's why even at the end of this, even when I started streaming this, I would feel bad for anyone that came in watching this and, you know, doesn't know a single thing about Danganronpa. And, you know, because I don't want to ruin it for them. I want them to experience the games. I kind of want to stop the stream so they can go and get the games because it's just so good, and I think this game is very worth it. It is. It's a very good game. And damn, it's just like there's no way of explaining it unless other people have experienced the first two games. It sucks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that like I sometimes I feel bad because like I'm still playing the game, but there are some people who come in and haven't really played the games or don't really know what the fuck these games are, and I'm playing them and they're like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And it's just like, but you have to play the other ones, because I do tend to talk to myself, because, you know, some people that come to watch don't really care about Danganronpa. they don't really know about it that much, but I do tend to talk to myself where I'm like, oh yeah, that shit happened in the first game. Oh yeah, that thing happened in the second game. And that's really a moment where I'm like, I don't really have someone that I can talk to about this whole thing, but at the same time, I don't want to ruin it for another person. Ah, man. You know, I could keep going on and on all night or morning, because it's technically morning. But I think overall, fuck. I think this game like really does it for me. I think this game is like, if I played it the year it came out, this game would be my game of the year. Like, I don't care. This game would be my game of the year. Did it come out last year? And what came out last year? Because I gotta remember. Persona 5 came out last year. Okay, it has I mean, it has a little bit over Persona 5. But damn, it's just I really want to spread the joy of Danganronpa. And that's the thing, is that like the fan base is that bad. Like in reality, the fan base is that bad. And I'm thinking about it, and it's just like, you know, what's the point of like ruining a game that you enjoy for someone else? I know a lot of people don't view it as that, but it's just like, what's the point of like telling people, oh, you shouldn't get in? It's a very hard choice. For me it is, because I really love Persona. But yeah. Got to the point of death series. And isn't that the funny thing? That fiction can really affect people that much. This feeling. I'm on the percentage that enjoyed this game. I didn't feel like it spat on me. I didn't feel like it made me feel dumb. Deep thoughts. Yeah, I really like to have conversations with games, especially something that makes you think. Because the Persona games did that as well, where they made me think a lot. But this one makes me think a lot because it critiques the fan base, and it critiques gaming in general, and it critiques fan bases a lot. And I think that's why I enjoy it. Yeah, like, I want to tell more people to play the series. Like, that's the thing, is that like all I can do is just tell people, you know, here's this game that's really great, you guys should play it. Persona. I still like 3 though. Yeah, more brave ending. Like those people who sent that great stuff. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that like I loved it nonetheless, because I was so just entranced by like, where is this gonna go? It's maybe because most of the second one in the game. That's funny. Kaede, it's too meta. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. I remember seeing all that shit just happening, and it's just like, yeah, that seems like we would get. Okay, so they knew the ending was bad. They made it bad on purpose. No, I don't think it's bad. Yeah, you go get dinner. You go do that, Kyo. Thanks for coming back, Kyo. I'll see you whenever. Or probably when you're streaming. I agree with you that this game they did a brave decision, I think. Fuck yo. They made a brave decision with it. And I feel like they knew that they were going to get hate for it. I think that's what makes this more powerful, because of the fact that not everyone is going to like this. Damn. Damn. Fiction. Fiction now. God damn. I'm like hungry and tired at the same time. That's bad. There's no light outside, so that's good. Unless I probably turn off the light that's shining on me right now. Fuck. Farmer Side, thank you for the follow, and really nice talking with you guys, honestly. Thank you for coming by for this little tiny stream that was happening. But fuck, man. That's the thing, is that like I knew a lot of people weren't watching because they had no idea what the fuck was happening in this whole game, but I was still enjoying it, and I enjoyed it the entire way through. So I'm glad I played this. Damn, son. I'm probably gonna eat like a snack or something, because like it is currently 5 in the morning for me. I streamed like around like 11:30, I think. That was a mistake, but I know how long these things go. I wasn't expecting that class trial to be that long. What can I do? What can I do? All right, I think that's it for tonight. Oh, that's right. If you guys are still there, because I don't know what kind of time zone you have, what goes on in your time zone, join the Discord if you like. There's a lot of great people on there, and they like talking with one another. So if you guys seem okay. So join the Discord. And I'm actually right now I'm trying to reach a goal for 105, as you can see at the bottom. Because I plan on doing another ASMR stream. I did one in celebration for making to 51 followers, and then I'm doing another one when I get to 105. So it's gonna be dedicated ASMR. You like the whispers, you like the weird noises, you like the chewing sounds, I can get you that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in, because you guys really like explained a lot to me, and I like, you know, if I didn't really have, you know, the want to complete this game, you know, I wouldn't go after the extra stuff, but like because of you guys, you know, pointing out the extra stuff, I'm going to play the extra stuff. So yeah, thank you, and good night, good morning, I don't know where you guys are, good afternoon, all right, bye.